Hello world, Stephen Michael Zach here, and today we're talking about a very interesting product. This is the FineBud Leaf Blower. It'll cost this much at the time of the recording of the video, and I did buy this with my own money, so these are going to be my own brutal and honest opinions as always. So let's take a look at what comes inside the box. My own brutal and honest opinions as always. This is new to me. So first off, I want to give a shout out to Patrick over at F-Stoppers for making me aware of this. Now this was marketed originally as a studio fan for like modeling. If you want to like get some wind and blowing up on your model, that's what this was marketed as. They've now since changed it to just being a leaf blower. So there you go, there you have it. But let's take a look at what comes inside the box here. And first off, there is absolutely no frills here. It does say cordless leaf blower here. Inside, you're going to get the battery, which is pretty heavy. You're going to get this charger, which is very, 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 oh my God, very cheaply made. Feels like utter crap. This is actually like really thin plastic. So just note that this is pretty sketch. And inside, you're going to get the leaf blower itself. Now, I already talked about the charger being holy. Pardon my French, cheap. I don't even think there's any, it sounds hollow. I don't even think there's anything in here to charge this with. I think this is an empty case, but we'll see. But looking at the charger, it's made pretty well. It's not bad. You've got the fan in the back here, a couple of screws. That's the main element there. It's got a little light here, which is interesting. Let's go ahead, and battery feels pretty significant. Let's go ahead and slide this on, and we'll light squeeze this. And I'll use myself as the test. Oh, okay, holy cow, that is super powerful. Okay, well, not bad. I don't see how this could be a studio fan. There's no way to control the speed. Even that, it's also loud as hell, so if you're using this for video, I wouldn't. Very, very interesting product here. I do like the little light, although I don't know why. And when you lightly press it, you hear a little clicking at the start. So where can you use something like this? Well, if you are doing a flying effect or your actor is in heavy wind and there is no audio or you're going to dub over the audio, I could absolutely see you using this. It is pretty darn powerful. It is impressively powerful. And I really like that. And I like the fact that it's small. You don't have to hold a very heavy leaf blower. This thing definitely is powerful. It can definitely blow things from across the room. So there you go. There you have it. I am going to put up a little test here of me blowing Roxanne's hair so you can see just how powerful it is. Okay, so after testing the charger, there is nothing in here. This is an empty case. I'm going to break this open, but I am pretty sure there's no electronics in here whatsoever, because when I plug this in, there's the light goes on, but there's no indication that this is charging. So we're going to pry this open, I think. There we go. And popping this open. So popping this open, there's nothing in here. It is just the electronics for the LED. No, it is literally just a board for the light. So there is, obviously, it is wired up. It does go to this, but it doesn't really look like there is much in here. But that is what the inside looks like, kids. This looks like it where the battery used to charge and they glued this or they did something to make sure you can't get in there. So there might be another way to charge this. I don't know, via USB-C or something else, but unfortunately, I do not know. So it looks like there's also like a little strap thing here, but it did not come with a strap. Okay, so my final thoughts on this. This is kind of a weird, odd niche product. If you need something for your shop to clean up sawdust or clean up, if you want to do your leaves with this, This is not a model fan. This is not for filmmakers. This is not something that, it doesn't have any way to mount this. There's no way to control the amount of wind coming out of this except lightly pressing the button. And there is a light here too, which is odd. Also, this thing is absolute crapola. I think the board in here, the only thing the board is doing is making that red light light up. I do not think, with how thin these wires are, that it is going to actually charge this battery. I think this is a huge hoax. I think it's not great. They have things like, it looks like it used to charge here, the battery used to charge here, and then they plugged that up so you can't access it. And I'd be interested to know if anybody knows which company this charger would actually work off of, whether it's like Milwaukee or Rigid, you know, who has a battery like this that it is using, because I find it very, 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 very interesting. This battery, this must be from a kind of like a dummy battery from another tool. All in all, this thing is ridiculous. There's no way to control it. There's no way to charge it. Yeah, I would hard pass on this. It is pretty weird, and I don't know why they would market it to photographers. So that's it. Those are my thoughts, but I want to know yours. So leave your questions and comments in the notes below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to mash that bell button to be notified when we drop a brand new video. And feel free to use the links below as it helps out the channel. I'm Stephen Michael Zach, and this is Going Back to Amazon.